Shut up.
Wow.
I don't know what that was, dude. I think I got possessed by the devil just then.
You think that's real?
What, the devil?
Yeah. Do you think
No,
people
of
can
course
actually
not.
get
I'm an
possessed
atheist,
by the
dude.
devil?
No, why?
Are you sure you're not agnostic? I think you're agnostic.
It's kind of the same thing.
No.
I always say atheist is just a committed agnostic.
An agnostic needs proof of God. An atheist says no matter what, there isn't one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's actually atheist, but it's a cooler term. I think that's what I like to call myself because it just sounds better and it's less questiony. You know, agnostics now all of a sudden they think they have a chance at you. Now,
Well, you guys can discuss the difference in hell.
Yeah, what?
When you're in hell, you and the other agnostic atheists can discover the difference between the two words.
Santa gonna pick you up there and ride you to hell on his reindeer? You fucking
It's
idiot.
not a reindeer. I'm going to go up on a velvet cloud and
You ain't going
I'm
to
going to follow
There's
the
no
light.
such thing as heaven, dude.
I'm going to follow the light.
You're gonna fucking die and you're gonna be in the ground and
I'm not going to be in the ground. I will be roasted. I'm taking the torch method.
really,
Yeah, for sure.
dude.
We can start now.
I don't want to be buried.
We can start. Yeah, anytime you want to get started on this torch marathon.
I'm going to say if there's any fucking organ you need, go ahead and take it and burn the rest. Just leave the liver alone. It's no good.
I've
to
always
you.
said I just want thrown in the woods. Leave me alone. Full body thrown in the woods. Don't do anything to me. Don't take my blood out. Don't do shit. Throw me in the woods. Let the deer and the worms and everything else that's out there eat me. And that's it.
Deer are herbivorous.
He's giving his body to wildlife.
They're herbivores. Deer don't eat meat.
I like that word, herbivorous.
Herbivorous?
He could never say it.
No,
but
They don't eat meat.
that's out of there. Hey, for the audio listeners, why don't you introduce the guests?
Hey, we do have a guest. One of our favorite guests.
Speak for yourself.
He's one. Nate's in the house with us tonight, and he's got a lot of insight in a
To
lot of
what?
everything.
Ask, buddy. Anything.
Yeah. There's nothing you can't ask
It
him
might
where he
be
won't
far
answer.
from the right thing.
Name
but I'll
4
tell
ingredients of Coca-Cola.
you. Sugar,
Yep.
caffeine,
I don't. Is caffeine an ingredient, or is that just a side
battery acid, and
So isn't that funny that you drink that drink more than anything ever, and you couldn't tell 4 things
Hey, I
of the
didn't
30
sign up
things
for
that are
the.
in it?
I didn't sign up for the ridicule section. All right.
And we're not going it. We're not going to do it today. But
God, you're dumb.
you idiot.
I mean, you're huge.
Well, it's another beautiful, balmy day. Nate's here because I've got a really good bit that I'm going to go right into.
Well, and Whoopi can't do anything till next week, so that's really why Nate's
Why?
here.
She
Fuck off.
busy giving Blumpkins?
I don't know what Whoopi does. She just said she couldn't do this Sunday. She can do next Sunday. I
Ooh,
said whatever.
I think she's getting long.
I mean,
dicked by
honestly,
Nick.
we need. I Nate's one of my faves, but we need. I got to stop showing this fucking pipe on television. Tobacco pipe, guys. I don't want you to get anything weird thoughts in your
Big
head.
Cigarette guy.
Anyways, what I was trying to say is we need guests.
Yeah,
So
we
hey,
always
guys,
do.
if you
We
guys
ask
want to
these fuckers.
come in. We need new people.
We're doing Sundays now.
Nate doesn't want to get ridiculed. Do you? You never know.
It'll be my turn soon. I mean, you got ripped pretty good last week, and this
Yeah, but
week-
I asked for it.
I don't think
Yeah.
he'll ask for
See,
it.
I think that's a different thing.
I'll ask for it, but I'll ask for a certain thing.
I don't think he'll ask for it either.
Yeah, I will.
He'll ask for it, and we'll just tell him he's old.
I think you're more sensitive than I am.
Well, no, if I pick the right topic, hey, listen, I don't like
Yeah,
the
we're
way
gonna
my
skip
elbows
whatever
look.
topic you ask, and we're gonna call you old.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna be
basically it.
25 minutes of you being called old.
I don't really
Yeah,
think
but see,
you get
the
to pick
difference
your
is
ridicule.
his fatty thing.
Yeah.
He's working to change that. I can't change the age.
You're right.
So the ridicule work segment
You know
wouldn't
how,
work
you know
for
how
hey,
you
you're
could
fucking
start?
old.
You could start getting friends your own age. I mean, we like you and all, but
Well, the only reason I want to lose weight, there's 2 reasons. 2 big reasons.
Because you don't want to die?
No. It's in there, but
the
that's
deer,
not
the deer are waiting for him in the wild.
Yeah, the deer are going to get me.
The deer are going to eat him because they eat lots of meat.
I guess the deer don't eat meat. I was wrong on
No,
that.
they eat no meat at all.
All right, foxes. I want to get my ass ate by a fox
But you know
in the
what,
woods.
though? They might eat you. There's a lot of fat there. I don't think fat's meat, is it?
He's wanting to get his ass ate. You're
Oh,
a
fox.
You're a friend.
I'm not that good a friend.
Not really, obviously.
No, I'm not that good a friend.
Now,
that one stinks, I promise.
The main reason I want to lose weight is so I can make fun of fat people. I feel like I've been missing out on my whole life.
We make fun of each other already.
Yeah, but I want to come from a high horse level.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like I was fat,
No,
and now
that's part of the reason why we make fun of each other. We are allowed to because we're fat. If
I
a
wanna
skinny
do it-
person makes fun of me, they can go fuck themselves.
exactly. I want to be not allowed. That'll be awesome.
he's
Just like
He's such a cunt.
yeah, exactly. Just like Chris makes fun of the gays all the time, and the blacks and all the others.
Mostly the blacks.
Yeah.
See, I don't think I could be labeled fatty anymore. I think chubby is a
No,
good
right
word
now
for
you're
me.
not fat.
I think chubby.
Old.
Old.
We go with old.
But see, the ridicule can't work there. Fuck, you're old. The only thing you can do if you ridicule me enough is I'll start fucking hang out with 80-year-old people. And hey, this is my buddy Earl, who's in the big one back in World War II.
If they didn't just repeat the same things over and over again, the old people wouldn't be that bad.
I wouldn't mind getting roasted with old jokes. Those are funny.
The second reason I want to live, or that I want to lose weight, is so I can live longer than you.
That won't happen.
Yeah, it will.
Oh, the damage to your body is long done, brother.
No.
You can't cure the fucking sugars, and that's going to get you. I mean, shit, I'll still be fucking partying when you got 9 toes. It's going to happen.
His mom was over 90. I don't know.
My mom
Did
was
his mom
93.
smoke most of her life? and
Her
then
whole
vaped
life.
Oh, really?
My mom smoked until, well, she quit right
women
before
can
my
handle
dad
it a
died.
little bit more.
Not to mention that drawer.
Yeah, women's lungs are different.
Women can handle it better.
My mom quit smoking right before my dad died because she wanted him to quit.
Yeah.
She thought he smoked too much. So she quit thinking, well, if I
How
quit.
old did your dad live?
Yeah, didn't your
My dad
die
was young, but
30 or 40
he was
years ago?
my dad died in 60 or 95.
Oh, 95.
But
How old was he?
he was 63.
Oh, see?
But he'd been,
See? You
my
got 5
dad
years,
had been
dude.
smoking cigarettes 2 packs a day since he was 16 years
Yeah,
old.
but you smoked them for a long time.
I smoked them for 9 years.
not gonna have a jaw left.
You've abused your
I
liver.
don't chew anymore.
You told me you stopped vaping too.
I
what's
quit
this?
chewing.
Why do
He
you
quit
have this
vaping for 3 days, dude.
I don't chew.
And then he lied
You
and
told
said,
me you quit.
yeah, he lied
I
later.
said I quit chewing.
I was so proud of you. You told me you quit
said
vaping
both,
too.
Dude. You said both to both of us.
Okay,
obviously.
well, I didn't quit vaping, but
then
I
you
stopped
backed
I
chewing.
was so proud of you.
I appreciate that.
I wasn't proud because I didn't believe it. Now,
I don't chew anymore.
he's gone a while
I'm
without
done
the
with
chewing.
this.
The chewing is the real tobacco, which I don't do. My father smoked
You
2
don't know
packs
what
a
that
day.
is. You literally don't know what that is
I
because
don't.
it's not laying long-term
Yeah.
effects on
The
it.
whole point is the only reason my father died early is because he was a chain smoker his whole life. I smoked for a total of 9 years.
You motherfuckers, you're going to get some new shit on that vape. You're going to get like forehead cancer.
Well,
you're just going to have a tumor grow out in the middle of
this
your
is the
forehead. And you're
unknown.
going to find out it's from
My
20
grandma,
years of vape
Or it
use.
might come out for 20 years of vape use. Suddenly other things have happened, and when I'm 75, I'll graduate medical school.
dad said
we don't
my-
know the effects of this.
my dad
It's true.
said my grandma smoked
could make you
5
smarter.
packs a day.
What? How do you even have time? That's 100
That's
cigarettes.
what I said. I think she let a lot of them burn up, but still, 5 packs of fucking. She
You
lived till
figure-
she was like
okay.
81.
My dad was a
That's 100
crazy...
cigarettes.
That's
My
100
dad was a
cigarettes.
crazy chain
let's
smoker.
figure she's awake for 16 hours a day. All right? 100 cigarettes, 16 hours a day. How many is that per
6
hour?
an hour. Six over 6 an hour.
Over 6 an hour. Like, I don't know how
So that's
long.
one every 10 minutes.
How
And
long
it-
does cigarettes last? I don't smoke.
If you stand there with a
Probably
cigarette
3
in your
minutes.
hand,
3 or 4
it'll
minutes.
it'll
Still
last 5 minutes. But if you're sucking it totally, it's gone in
right.
like 3. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's probably not doing that. She's probably,
I think she let a lot of
rolling
them burn out,
chairs,
but I don't know how
smoking.
you could even afford that.
watching
see,
fucking
5
Hee-Haw.
packs of cigarettes a day?
Well, back
I know
then it
a
was
guy
cheaper.
who I know
But
a
still,
guy
even
who
a carton,
smokes cigarette,
that's half a carton a day.
half a carton a day.
and he lights his cigarette with the other one that's going
Yeah.
out, and he smokes about
I've seen
2.5
I've
packs
seen
a day.
plenty of people like that.
I wonder
too.
if she did it back in the day when you had to roll your own. Now that's just
I don't-
commitment.
no, I
you had to
don't think
roll
so.
100 cigarettes
I
a
don't
day.
think so.
Yeah, see, my
I mean, she
mom.
was a housewife.
When my mom
would've had
stopped
time, but
smoking-
actually, she wouldn't have. She had 7 kids, so I doubt she would have had time for that.
Yeah, my mom was 92. My grandpa on his side was over 90. I got a long
But your
life
dad
here.
was 63.
But he died of horrible fucking lung cancer because he chain smoked since he was 16 years
You're
old.
not going to have a
Again.
jaw.
You did a lot of bad things. Shit could happen.
But I haven't done it to that degree, and I get checked out by the doctor every year. My dad never did.
You look a little jaundiced to me. I
yeah,
don't know.
dude, you're a little more yellow than you used to be.
Well, then maybe I have hepatitis, but that doesn't mean I'm going to die from it.
No. They can also be hepatitis. You might have hepatitis. You've had a lot of sex in your life.
I have protected sex.
Sometimes.
Most of that with women.
Yeah.
All of that with women.
Well,
But it's always protected.
he
always.
still doesn't count the Steve Kerr thing.
Since the divorce, one time have I had sex with no condom. Once. And I don't even think I could get AIDS. I don't think the AIDS could have snuck in
I
my
don't think
dick
I get
hole in
AIDS.
3 pumps.
Are you taking those AIDS pills?
Oh,
You
no.
said
I've
you
heard of
can't get
that,
AIDS
though.
in 3
We talked
pumps. You
about
can
it
get
last
AIDS
week.
on contact.
I've been fucking this girl for 5 years, dude. If I don't have AIDS by now, I eat her butt, for God's sake.
I bumped into a dude in the hallway that had AIDS for 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, I got rid of him. Subway sandwiches.
Oh, you
Yeah,
ran,
like that
you ran
Subway-
into Magic Johnson in the
Yeah,
hallway?
Yeah. Subway bread actually cures AIDS. It's not made of bread, but it's made of AIDS medicine, so it works out.
It's weird that they do have that AIDS medicine, though. You can take it and literally prevent yourself from getting it.
Or are they
It's called
suppositories?
PrEP. No, it's a pill.
I figured.
So people that take them are preppies?
Funnies, guys.
No, but it's so weird that you can. I mean, if you can take a pill to prevent it, like if they had a prep cancer pill, fuck, give me that. I'll go on it every day.
You know how pumped I was when I was watching the UFC last night and I saw that AC Slater and Marky Mark were hanging out and just right next to each other, laughing, telling jokes. Like, those dudes should hang
Mark
out.
Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, Marky Mark and AC Slater should.
Mario Lopez.
You guys knock it off. No, we're not. He's AC Slater. We're not calling him fucking Mario Lopez.
He's hosted everything in the world since.
I don't care. He's still AC Slater and always will be. He's the
All
only
right,
one
Mama.
Well, I asked about Mark Wahlberg because I didn't know if you was talking about him or Mark Paul Gosselaar, who's Zach Morris.
Oh, I got
now.
Mid-show hug, and I love you.
But would Mark Wahlberg, with all the movies he's done, still really go by Marky Mark? I wouldn't label him Marky Mark anymore.
He's still Marky Mark.
No, he's Mark.
He's forever Marky Mark.
No, his
Mark
brother's
Wahlberg.
still a new kid.
Donnie?
Donnie's still a new kid.
Yeah, that's still Donnie Don.
Yeah.
What?
Why did you ask me if I wanted V-Bucks?
Because you're sucking up. Go inside. Thank you.
Glass of milk and a brownie.
Leave off of Papa's
Whole
brownies.
milk. You need the weight, son.
It wouldn't be his first. Remember, he had that edible when he was like 2. He found an edible in a purse.
Been hooked ever since.
And that was a great trip. I imagine that he had. All I remember him doing is sleeping a lot, and then he woke up and he ate a bunch, and then he fell off the couch like 3 times.
Sounds exactly like you.
Yeah, but I don't.
It's like
those
a
aren't
Sunday.
good. You don't sleep soundly, and you certainly don't wake up happy. And
No, you actually
rested.
don't sleep as good on weed.
No,
You slept soundly. You had that pillow snug.
You
So
look like
tight.
you're sleeping soundly.
but I was having weird fucking thoughts racing through my head. It was not a good fucking thing.
There's no time where you don't have weird thoughts racing through your head.
No, I don't
I
have
would
weird
think it
thoughts
was a
of
problem
fucking
if you had
Sonic the
normal
Hedgehog
thoughts.
coming at me with a flamethrower or shit like that. I have weird fucking thoughts when I take the marijuana.
Marijuana.
Oh, you should stay off drugs, dude.
That's what I was
They're
told.
bad for you.
Let this be
I'll dare to.
Let this be a lesson to you, kids.
Yeah, finally. You fucking loser. Hey, you said you have some kind of segment for us.
I do,
today.
because first of all, you guys are 2 of my good buddies. I really think the world of you. I truly do. But
It's not reciprocal.
with that in mind,
But
I've never met 2 people in my life more willing to throw the racist tag at people than the 2 of you.
Really?
Somebody could say hello to you, and you could both go, "He's a fucking racist."
that's not.
I think it's
Okay.
just you.
I think
No. I could say a whole bunch of names, but I won't. The
Yeah,
whole point
throw the
is
names out of the
No,
racists
I'm not
we
going to
know.
do that. You say everybody's a racist. So
I do
what
not
I'm trying
say-
to
what are you talking
What I'm
about?
trying to
That's fine.
suggest is that
Most of you are.
see, that's you again. Okay, so I'm here to show you that, because you guys say a lot of things when you're out with your friends and stuff, but I would never really say that you're a homophobe. I would never really say that you're an anti-Semite, but you both say things.
You saying I say Jew stuff all the time?
You do say
I
Jew
really?
stuff, yeah. But the whole point
This is
is
coming from the guy that said I Jewed her down on that.
well,
I don't
yeah,
think
of
I
course,
say
but
that
I'm
much
not an
racist
anti-Semite.
stuff.
And the whole point is everything you say doesn't define who you are. So what I'm going to do is I've got a little am I racist tendency? Do I have racist tendencies to throw at you guys? And you have to answer the questions honestly, okay? Honestly, because the fact that you're married to a black woman and that you date black women does not
If that's what you want to call it.
alleviate the fact that you couldn't potentially be racist. You could. There's mixed marriages that one of them's racist. It happens. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to ask you these questions. You have to answer honestly. If you lie, everyone's going to fucking know it.
How? I'm a good
No,
liar.
nobody's
No,
gonna
you're
know.
not a good liar here.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So in each one of these scenarios,
Excellent liar over here.
you guys are born mute. You can't talk. Okay, you just have to do exactly what I tell you, and you answer the question honestly, okay? Scenario number 1. You're working in an engineer lab. You're an intern, okay? And the boss says to you, fuck, we've almost got the fucking cure for cancer here, but I just can't figure out this fucking crazy math. Go into the lobby and get the math genius and bring him in. You go out to the lobby. There's a Chinese guy and a black guy. You can't ask them any questions. They're dressed exactly the same. You have to grab one and pull him back. Which one are you grabbing?
Well, the Chinese guy.
See, that's racist
Yeah, so.
by any means.
No.
That's fucking racist.
That's the
To assume that the Chinese guy is good at math by your logic and everybody else's logic that's crazy, that is racist.
I don't think that.
Nate, who you grabbing?
I don't even think that they're as good as math as they're easier to convince to come help you.
The math genius is what he told you to grab. See, I knew you were going to try to twist mindfuck these questions.
Well,
I'm asking you to go
me
out and grab
I'm
somebody
smart enough
and bring
to
him
come
in.
around different
Who you grabbing?
reasons.
I'm grabbing myself. I'm pretty smart.
Yeah, he's a mather.
Not this kind of math.
Nate's practically autistic.
All right, so Nate
I'm on the spectrum.
pushed out.
He's on the spectrum, just the math part, but still.
Okay. You and your wife are on your honeymoon. You go to Florida. Now, you live up north, somewhere where it's cold all the time, and you're excited that you're somewhere warm. You're down in Florida. You guys are just get off the plane, and you're like, hey, we're going to go to the beach. We're going to do this. But you know what I'd really love? I'd really love some fucking fresh-picked oranges. And the guy says, well, right outside, there's a dude that sells them out of his car. Go out there and get yourself some oranges. There's a Mexican out there and a white guy. Which one are you walking up to buy the oranges?
White.
Fucking liar.
White.
Oh, see, this thing is not going to work if you both fucking lie.
I'm not lying.
Well, dude, Mexicans carry knives.
Mexicans sell oranges on the street
He
corner.
might not speak English. I might have questions for
You
him.
can't talk. You're mute.
Oh, mute. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's why I went with the
You're
knives.
fucking mute. You're both lied on that question.
No, I didn't. I just said.
You said you'd go with the white guy.
Yeah,
When
because
there's a Mexican out there, and they do sell oranges on the street. I live there.
but Mexicans also carry knives, and I ain't trying to get stabbed.
That's
So I'm
racist
gonna
too.
Go to the white guy.
That's
Go to the
racist too.
store.
No, it's not racist. It's the truth.
It's not.
I'm going to go to the
You guys
store.
are so full of shit. All right. You guys are at a bar.
Yeah,
Two of you are.
I've never bought an orange off some guy's truck ever.
They do sell them on the.
Cool,
They
I
sell
ain't
them at
buying 'em.
stoplights instead of like here. There's homeless people at stoplights. There's guys with bags of oranges.
I am not
For $1.
stoplight oranging. I'm going to Kroger.
They don't have Kroger there.
Okay,
All right.
high-low, or
Where?
whatever the fuck it's called.
You guys are really ruining this
They
for
don't have
me.
Kroger.
All I'm asking you to do is answer the question.
That's kind of the point.
Okay. You get pulled into the fucking Internal Revenue
I thought we was
office.
at a bar.
Oh yeah. Okay. You're in a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, you guys are too drunk. I'm not going to serve you anymore." And you're like, you guys are both like, I want to keep this party going. Bartender says, look, I'm not going to serve you, but right outside there's a dude that sells some pretty good cocaine. Go out and just hand him $20. You walk out there, there's a black dude and a white dude. Who you handing your money to?
White guy.
Fucking liar. See, you're killing this. You're killing this.
I've bought more drugs off white people than I've ever bought them off black people.
But I'm talking, this is a stereotypical synopsis.
What do you mean? Well, exactly.
Try to say either one of those
you're
words.
saying that you're racist. Yeah, that wouldn't happen. So you're saying that you're coming up with the situation and you're making the opinion based on your assumptions of race.
No, this is
Yes.
very general.
You're a racist.
This is very general.
I've never bought cocaine off anybody. I don't know who's going to be more specialized at it.
Okay, that's fair. That's an honest answer.
Like
Instead of the bullshit chicken shit one that he says.
No, it's not. I have bought lots of drugs in my life, an absorbent amount of drugs, and never.
You bought them from all your friends.
No,
Your friends are all drug dealers.
you can only go to
All of
certain
them.
people.
Especially Miggy and Whoopi.
They don't
All right,
sell
next.
drugs. Mickey's drug dealer was a black dude.
All right, next. Okay. You get drafted.
How come you're not taking my fucking perfectly logical answer as a legitimate answer?
I did.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, I did. Because you have bought drugs from white
Yeah,
people.
I've
I know
never
this.
bought. And you want to get if you want to get in the racist fact of it, every time I bought drugs off a black guy, and this has been a long time, they've always shorted me a little. I give them a little bit more drugs off. So just in my own personal experience,
I've never bought drugs.
I have always been better off buying from white people for whatever reason, because black people always try to rip me off. And maybe it's because I'm a dumb whitey and they just figure they can and they probably
Could
get
be.
away with it most of the time. But
See, I wouldn't
either
know
way,
if I were
just
ripped off.
my own personal experience. Oh, you got to weigh your shit when you get it, dude.
I don't have a drug scale.
Well, if you do drugs, you got to have
serious
a drug
about this?
scale.
Well, I don't have a drug
If you're
scale.
going to be serious about your drug taking, you need to get a drug scale.
That's my bad. All right. You guys
Borrow one? I got one down here.
you guys get
I
a
like
job.
keeping it close.
You guys get a job as a lighting guy on a porn shoot.
They're only $14.99, guys. You buy these, you weigh your drugs. If you're going to buy street drugs, make sure you have one of these. God damn.
Shut up, Cincinnati at gmail.com.
You guys get a job as a lighting technician on a porn shoot.
I only do it now to weigh out my brownies.
So they're in there and they're filming, and in comes Bambi for the scene. Bambi's pussy hurts. She's had a rough weekend, but they really got to get this scene shot. So the director says, "Hey, you lighting guy, go get the guy in the waiting room with the littlest dick." You go out there. There's a white guy, a black guy, and an Asian guy. Which one are you grabbing?
Asian.
Asian guy.
That's
Asian
racist as fuck.
Asian
What I'm
or
saying
white.
is that's racist tendencies, but I know you're not racist. But that is a tendency. You're going after the Asian guy. Oh, you're not. The white guy's safe if there's an Asian in the room. Let's talk turkey here. The white guy is safe.
Not always, but yeah.
There's no such thing as an Asian male porn
star. Well, we
star.
can get down to it and say we're definitely not picking the black fella.
No.
That's definitely not happening.
He might have a micro dick, but we're still going to assume that
just
it's
going
not,
on averages.
One of my good buddies, black dude, huge ripped guy, small dick. It happens.
Yeah, you've told me that 1,000 times.
The guy we've seen at Twin Peaks.
Here's the thing: when you've gone over,
no, not him. He's got a hog. I think he's got a hog. Probably.
I think. I've
never seen Rodney's dick.
Why
but
haven't I seen my friend's dick?
Yeah, that's weird. You haven't seen his dick. How long have you known him?
Oh, I've known him 30 years.
And you haven't seen his dick?
Well,
No.
that's weird.
See, that's weird.
Well, he was never the guy that I went.
It's weird for you.
Fucking,
Yeah,
I mean, I went to bars. And
normal
stuff.
for everybody
Yeah,
else.
I haven't seen any of my friends' dicks, but besides yours, because you made me.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
All right, so you're both grabbing the Asian. Last one, just to prove my point.
Look at this picture
That
of this girl.
everyone has tendencies, and so do you, because you've answered with your racist tendencies. My whole point of this discussion is that no matter what you say, it doesn't mean you're a fucking racist. So perhaps the two of you should henceforth
I don't know where
stop
you
labeling
say that I call
people.
everybody racist.
I just call you racist and like a few other people that are
A
racist.
few other people
That are
They're
racist.
probably racist.
But you think they're racist? Do these people burn crosses for a fucking living?
That's stupid. That's stupid.
Well, because one of them says
Because they
there's too many
actively get
homeboys here.
disgusted.
so they
Because
leave.
they actively get disgusted by the presence of black people. Yes, I'm going to call them racist.
That's
See?
like saying, okay, a guy that sells an ounce of weed a week.
Okay.
All right, is he a drug dealer?
Yes.
Well, he's not selling 100 ounces like the guy down the street. He's not selling
Matter.
1,000
He's
ounces.
selling drugs. That's
Yeah,
what
you can
the
still
drug
be
dealer-
racist and not burn a fucking cross in someone's yard.
When I said that last
What I'm saying,
example-
that's my whole point of this. You can have tendencies and not technically be a racist.
when I
No,
said
we're
that
gonna
last,
be
you
racist.
can make jokes. Doesn't mean you
when I
fucking
said
hate
the last
whole race
example,
of people.
you was trying to make it sound like that's not racist. That is 100% racist. The guy is literally disgusted by the presence of black people showing
Well,
up.
that is racist.
Yes,
but that's not the only
sounded like
person
you
you've
was
ever
gonna
called a
like you was
racist.
like you was going to defend that. You was like, well, see, like there was a reason for that.
All right, last one. You're drafted by the Lakers.
Of course.
Okay, you're a Laker.
I mean,
Within a couple of years, you work hard. You work your way up to captain.
Mhm.
Okay, and all of a sudden, AIDS hits the locker room, and you lose 4 of your starters.
Magic makes a visit.
You lose 4 of your starters. They're out indefinitely because no one really knows how long it takes to do it. And the guy says, "Look, we got a game in 5 minutes. We got to go get. I had to go get a couple guys off the street. Hopefully, one of them could play. Go get me the one you think is the better player." You go out there, black guy, white guy. Who you grabbing?
that's a hard decision
I'm
in
gonna
today's
look,
NBA.
I'm going to look at him like
They're both exactly the same size.
In the 1990s, I would have went black all day. Maybe even the 2000s, but nowadays, that's a toss-up. There's a lot of good white players.
There are.
I still think black people can jump higher. There was a movie saying otherwise.
I'm gonna get them to speak because if they have an accent and they're all
How
of
are
a
you going to
sudden,
get them to speak? You can't speak. So you're going to look at them both and go like this?
yeah, I can communicate, right? I mean,
Yeah, you just can't talk.
yeah, I'm sure something communicates. I don't. know how
Game
to
starts
do
in
the
5
signals.
minutes. You don't have a fucking time for an interview.
You're gonna
here.
get them to talk, dude. Somehow get them to talk, and I'm saying if
So
they
you're
have,
saying if the white guy's European, you might grab
if
him?
he's foreign, I might grab the white guy. But if he's an American white, no, I'm not taking chances on American
All right.
whites.
Remember, did you see the episode of The Office where they drafted a basketball team and Michael's like Stanley just because he was black and he was terrible because
He has to be terrible. He's out of
350
shape.
pounds,
Yeah, it's
right?
horrible.
He shot it like this.
I remember Carmen's friend wanted to play softball with me one time, and he's a big black dude. He's since passed away, but so he comes up there and the team, blah blah blah. He said he's played. I didn't know one way or the other. Just a big dude. So he goes up to bat, and everybody on the bench like, man, he's gonna beat this. He's gonna fucking kill this ball. Gonna get that dude sucked. He played catcher, couldn't even get it back to the pitcher on a regular basis as far as throwing. He was
just
awful.
assuming that every black guy was a great athlete.
I wasn't really. It was actually it was Ryan. I remember I was sitting outside of the dugout watching him, and Ryan came out to me. He's gonna fucking crush this ball. Look at him. Not so much. I think he grounded it to the pitcher.
I've met people like that. But Mance, my buddy, he was a fucking crazy athlete. He was fucking good. Little dick, though.
That's cool.
All he did with his whole life was play like competitive softball. That's all he played.
He had nothing else to do with his little dick.
He could have went to college and played
Not like
this
he's
or
out there
that.
fucking.
Yeah.
He could have fucked. No, he couldn't have fucked.
I mean, he could have,
I
but it
played
wasn't
strip
going to get
poker
him
with
anywhere.
Yeah, it looked like a head and no shaft.
Why
Was
would
this an all guys game?
It was 3 guys, 3 girls.
And now, if you had a small dick and you're in a group of 3 guys, 3 girls,
I'm not playing strip poker.
Would you play strip poker?
Well, at the very least, I'd say before we play, I got to pee, and I'd go and rub it a little.
Or do you think he just? Or how old was this guy at that time?
He's a couple years younger than me.
No, at then.
Then he was mid-30s.
Oh, mid-30s? You guys are playing strip poker?
Oh, yeah. I had a life.
Oh, yeah.
I had a life.
I had a life.
I've lived, baby.
You were a 19-year-old for 30 years.
No, dude, when you have a weird life when you fucking work your whole life in a fucking bar.
I'm saying strip poker is kind of a teenager game.
Well, yeah, but we pulled girls out of the bar.
No,
and
that's
took them
fine. I'm glad you got laid. But anyway, so I was giving him an excuse at that point, and in my head thinking maybe he was 16 and just hasn't seen a lot of dicks in his life, and just assumed since he was a black fella and he heard that all white fellas have small dicks that he was going to be fine when you guys all got exposed, and then it actually happened and it didn't work out.
Or maybe he just cheated.
How do you cheat? Make your dick smaller.
No, maybe he never lost the poker game.
Poker.
No, because Chris seen his dick. Hey, when he pulled it out there, did you point and laugh? I expected so much more.
No, I thought to myself, first thing I thought, fuck, I knew it.
I knew it. He had small dick energy?
No, I've always known that every black man doesn't have a giant dick.
Well, yeah, duh.
I've always known that. But any black dick that I'd seen up to that point was giant. So I knew there had to be a small one out there.
It's a percentage thing. I mean, when you were talking about that earlier about race, it's like, no, you can kind of back that on fact. I mean, you've went over the statistics for biggest dicks in the world.
And the Asian ones were the smallest.
And the Asian ones were the smallest, and the black ones in Africa were the biggest. And there were some exceptions out there in Eastern Europe and shit like that, where there was a couple big dicks in Greece and shit. But
they were too.
Yeah. But
big dicks.
Outside of that, you kind of got the number. So yeah, obviously when you got an average, and I think that the Congo average was like over 7 and something inches.
7.5.
And that's an average. Obviously you're going to have some small dicks in there too.
Yeah, but I wonder if that counts to the guys that because you hear about in those African tribes where they hang weights on their dick to make them bigger.
They can't count those. And when you get hard, do they get bigger then? Like, how's that work? So you got a longer flaccid dick, but if you get a boner, do you got a skinny long boner?
I would think.
Does it look like one of those oversized pencils they sold at the book fair back in the days?
I think if you're stretching it out, yeah, you're taking girth with you.
Hey, so. Nathan joins the Sam Club where they come on the show and then text.
Chris looked at his phone and then I looked at my phone.
Well, yeah, but Chris sucks. But
mine wasn't a text. It was looking at a score of a game. Mind your own business.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot you're a gambling addict.
Checking his golfer.
Oh, shit. I forgot you're a gambling addict.
So you got the fuck kicked out of you betting the fights last night, huh?
Yeah, a couple things went not my way. Hey, man, John Jones is a fucking bad motherfucker, though. That was so impressive.
Always has been.
I know, but you didn't know. He hadn't fought in 3 years. And he's going up to heavyweight. And when you saw him, when he took his shirt off and weighed in, he had a belly. He didn't really look to be in great shape. Now, he said that he's in the best shape of his life, athletically, as far as, his speed and his explosiveness and his stamina and stuff. And look at Daniel Cormier.
Stamina.
Did I say that wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I do.
Sorry. Cormier was fat always.
That's what I mean. So, and he always had good cardio and everything else. So, fat's not a bad thing, I don't think, for fighting. If they're running a race or something like that.
If you're heavyweight, it's not. If you're in the higher weight classes,
and he didn't look fat per se. Just he had a giant dad bod basically.
Butterbean knocked out Bart Gunn.
Butterbean had that punch, just that one punch. That's it.
I saw him in the Knoxville fight. He took Johnny Knoxville down pretty easy.
I don't think Knoxville fought back much.
I think that was about the equivalent of the Bart Gunn thing.
Yeah, but I think the Bart Gunn thing was more not staged.
Yeah,
and he still got
they wanted to legitimately show that he was tough. Like it was the WWE's like tough, and it was like.
You ever hear about that
fights
back in the what was that 90s? Maybe they had WWE did a thing where they got a bunch of their kind of B-level wrestlers on the wrestling scene, but then put them in actual boxing matches. So it was like a real boxing match, like a tough man contest, more kind of shit. And it was the ugliest boxing
came out
ever.
Throwing haymakers.
And but there were some knockouts and everything else.
And everybody got they had so many injuries from that.
Oh, I can imagine.
Well, yeah, because they're not used to actually fighting like that.
Real life injuries.
And there a couple of them could throw okay punches, but it was mostly just garbage
the
boxing.
The winner faced Butterbean, so it made the actual winner of it look like shit, because, of course, Butterbean beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, really quick.
Butterbean lost a lot of fights, especially at the end. I mean, he was just a big, tough guy who happened to know how to box.
Well, then he was going towards MMA at the end, too, and he was never... when he got on his back, he couldn't get up. He literally looked like a turtle, yeah.
But in his prime... You're right. He had that fucking overhand right that he would pull back here from Florida and fucking tag you with. And the fucker weighed 400 and some pounds.
He was gigantic.
Yeah. So, I mean, he hurt some fucking people. I remember the fight where he fought Sapp, Bob Sapp.
Yeah.
And Sapp was just fucking enormous, just shredded and
Sapp's
huge.
made a whole career out in Asia just being a gigantic black guy.
Hey, he even got some acting roles. He was in Longest Yard.
He's done a bunch of shit like that.
Yeah,
but I mean,
but Butterbean fucked his ass
he's
up.
as far as fighting's concerned,
He was horrible.
well, he's all right, but he can't take a punch for anything. As soon as there's any kind of offense by the other guy, he'll tap out and shit. He'll tap out the strikes.
Well, I'm talking when he tried the boxing first, not the mixed martial arts, but when he fought Butterbean, I know Butterbean came over and caught him in the temple, and his eyes fucking instantly crossed, and he went straight down like a fucking like a tree cut down. Oh yeah, but he was so big.
Let's do this.
Asshole of the week. My asshole. I had a different asshole. This asshole I got today. And I've never heard such a stupid question in my life. Now, sometimes you can ask me a stupid question and I'll just laugh about you later. This time it pissed me off. It really pissed me off that somebody would ask such a dumb fucking question. BP on Rybolt. Okay.
As predicted.
Okay, yeah, BP on Rybolt. They have 4 gas pumps, okay, with 1 on each side, so you got a total of 8.
All right.
Okay? When you're in there paying, you're right next to the window and you can see all 8 pumps clear as a bell. I was the only customer. I walked up, I said I would like $30, please. He looks out the window and he says, "Which pump?" I said, "The only one with a fucking car in front of it. The only one." And he goes, "What number is that?" "Look, it's right there, fucking dumb fuck."
Maybe it was his first day.
He was an older guy. He's my age. And the lady says, he can be an asshole.
Older guy.
He can be an asshole. I'm like, I'm the only car out there. I don't know the pump number.
He's the by the book guy.
Yeah.
We have him.
There was no other cars.
Dude, hard 6, one person. We're at.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying there's those people, and those people exist in every
well, in that
single
case,
job.
those people are assholes.
Those people are assholes.
So that's my asshole
well,
of
yeah,
the week.
we always agree. Those people are definitely assholes.
I actually thought for a split fucking fleeting second that he was going to make me walk out there and look at the pump number. I thought.
That would have been great.
Oh, my God. It would have been great. I wouldn't have had a choice. I was out of gas.
You had enough gas to get to another gas
Oh,
station.
no. My little
You
light was
go
coming
that
on.
low?
Well, no. But
I can run with my light.
Are you a woman?
I wasn't.
That's what women do.
What?
Let it go to the...
It would have taken me a lot less time.
I'll do that, but I mean, at the same time, I go way past
I
you.
never do
It would
that.
have taken me a lot less time to walk out and look at the number than drive a mile to a different gas
I
station.
very seldom...
Yeah, but I would do it out of hate. If you're making me go out there and look at that pet, I'm not giving your company
I very
gas.
seldom do
Or
it under
money.
50 miles.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I usually go to E. I go to the lights on. But then I go to the lights on, and then I go for usually like another 50 miles or so.
I go till the little bing bong says, "Hey, you need gas."
Now, the light comes on for me at 1/8 of a tank. 1/8 of a tank, I can still get another 50, 60 miles out of. So
Yeah, I think mine's good for like 25 miles after the light comes on.
And I have a fucking small tank, which is annoying.
We
How
got
big?
10 gallons.
12.
Mine's only 10.
Mine's an SUV. Yours is a fucking car. You'd think mine would be bigger.
mine's,
would think.
yeah, mine's 16.
Yeah, exactly.
And I have a car.
You got
Mine's
one of them
12.
foreign jobs.
So does he. He has a Toyota.
We
He
got
has
the
the
same
same
make.
exact fucking make car.
Same- yeah.
That's
I
kind
buy
of crazy
American.
that it's that small,
I
actually.
buy American.
We know you got bad taste and white trash tendencies.
Is that what it is? Because
Yeah.
I bought a Chevrolet. So I'm having white trash. 'Cause
I
have a
don't know
Chevy?
about taste. I don't really care about taste. But yeah,
Racist.
Fords and Chevys are definitely white trash cars.
I'm not driving an F-150, dude.
You're a
I'm
racist.
driving a little
Doesn't
fucking.
matter. It's just tendencies. I didn't call you white trash. Didn't you have a whole segment,
did.
saying you're not calling people racist? They got racist tendencies or whatever.
Actually, I don't do that. I don't go out specifically.
You just did a segment on it.
No, what I'm saying is I don't specifically, when I go out to a car to buy a car, say, here's the maker I want.
Oh, I won't buy anything but Toyotas.
See, I'll look. I think Honda's better than Toyota.
Big Toyota guy.
They're about the same.
My dad just traded in his Toyota that he had over 300,000 miles on.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
And Hondas,
You get a million miles out
Hondas
of
are
it,
also
yeah.
very good cars, but just Japanese cars. Sorry, they make the best cars for the mid-range cars. If you got money and you can spend, all the stuff, then you can get some cool shit like Cadillacs and all that stuff. But those kind of people aren't driving them for 300,000 miles.
Well, you know what?
Right.
Honestly,
They're trading in every 3 years.
When I get a car,
I
know I'm going to at least 250,000 in this car. All right, I'm going to keep this for a decent amount of time. I can't afford to upgrade it at all. So Hondas and Toyotas, in my opinion, are the best choices.
When you get it 7, 8, 9 years, that thing's going to be all yours.
Yeah. And the thing
my
is
buddy just bought a new fucking car, and his car loan is 7 years.
Yeah, they can go. When I did mine, and this was
84 fucking months.
Mine, they offered a 6-year on mine.
That's weird.
When I was younger, honestly, 4 years was the longest one.
Yeah, it was 3 and 4. That's when I first started doing it too. 3, 4 years.
But the only thing about it is the difference is back then, honestly, when I was like in college and whatnot, 150, you got a good life out of a car. You were ready to dump it.
But think how much smarter that is for the
credit
card company.
Mine's a 2016. I refinanced and I'm going to pay it off in 2025. That's 9 years.
Yeah, you've had some fun with that car though. I mean, he got a car as a relationship car. Yeah, then had to get in. He had a whole fucking.
You ever fucked in the car?
Huh?
You ever fucked in that car?
No.
Fucking in the car's fun, but not fun at the same time.
I don't believe that for a second. But either way, that he hasn't fucked in that car.
But, well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Roadhead.
Roadhead's the king.
Yeah.
Except, honestly, you can get in an accident.
Well, duh.
If she's good.
It's not safe.
If she's good.
No one says it's safe.
Yeah, I got Roadhead once driving to Chillicothe, I think it was. We were renting a cabin or something somewhere. I almost went.
I got Roadhead one time and the bitch almost wrecked the car. And I was like, hey, maybe you should focus more on the road.
Yeah, it's generally better.
Brake.
It's better when you're.
Here, I got this.
Yeah, he's
brake.
Well,
gas.
So, you know what? There's another public service announcement. When you're having Roadhead in the car, you should be the one in the passenger seat if you're doing the sucking. Okay, just saying.
Yeah.
I didn't know. We didn't know.
Yeah, I fucked once driving.
And then what happened?
Nothing.
You could have wrecked.
It sounds dangerous, dude.
She straddled me looking behind me, and I was like doing this number. I couldn't concentrate at all. The sex was no good, and I was really drunk. But
it's not the point.
Point is, I did it.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I got my bucket list was pretty long, and I've crossed off quite a few things.
I know. That's why you're going to die in a few years. I mean,
I'm going to die from what?
Who cares?
I'm not going to fuck in the car again.
I didn't ask or say which from. It's just some kind of accumulation of death is going to happen. And I'm going to outlive you, and I'm going to dance in your grave.
I'll try it. You know why? Because if I'm fucking in my car while driving and I die,
you did it
right. You guys can honestly say, hey, he went out doing what he loves.
Yes. I mean, you're driving. That would be the best.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, it's driving. Exactly. You're like Dale Earnhardt.
So 20 years. So 20 years from now. 20 years from now, hypothetically, you die driving the same red car you're driving now. And
almost paid off.
Almost paid off for that fourth finance.
No, he's celebrating it 20 years from now because he made his last payment and the thing's done. This baby's mine now.
Dude, I got it down another $14, but I added another 6 years to the interest.
Yeah, when I bought this car, it was a 5-year loan. I said, fuck, that's a long time.
Well, your money, you probably paid it off in a year, right?
Yeah, you're a rich motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm rich.
Well, you get all those dealing hours.
I work with you guys.
Yeah, you deal. Yeah, but you deal so much now.
Yeah. No, I just work more than 22 hours a week. I don't give 2 of my days a week.
Are we attacking you?
I'm not attacking you. I'm saying, I'm saying what I found out, and this is pretty interesting, what I actually discovered is if you stay at work longer, your check is generally bigger. Yeah. I've just discovered that.
Yeah.
It is true, but not always as much as I want it to be bigger.
But then my legs and back hurt a lot more.
Or you can talk to Brandon, and he can give you a 40-minute fucking speech on, no, I owe every day, because if I don't, they put me in a higher tax bracket, and I make the same. Brandon will actually try to convince you if he works 25 hours. His check's the same as Eddie worked 40. Because
not
they
40,
take more
but
out in
sometimes
taxes.
like 36 and 40 aren't really any different. Shit like that.
Well, no, but 25 is real different.
Yeah, that's dumb.
You know,
we're not even. Who cares? That's dumb.
Who's your fuck you?
I don't know. We're not doing a fuck you.
you
You want to do an asshole?
No,
it's kind of the segment, I guess. Is that fucking dragon on the loose?
Dragon stink bug.
I don't trust him. Nah, I don't mind stink bugs. I don't
smell
smell
that's
them.
my asshole.
No, you don't smell
I don't smell them either.
Yeah, I've crushed them.
They don't smell.
Nah, according to my wife, they smell like cilantro.
I'm not going to get into that.
But she really hates cilantro, too.
I hate cilantro, too.
I don't care about cilantro. I'll eat it. I won't eat a stink bug. I'll smoke a stink bug.
Would you?
Yeah, go get it then.
Get it.
I'm not smoking a snake. I would have done that 20 years ago. I ain't doing
Reach
that
up
shit,
and
dude.
grab that. Your buddy would have crushed it
Hey,
up and
listen,
injected it in his veins.
If you know a 42-year-old that's out there smoking stink bugs, just put them down. All right,
Yeah, they don't have much
euthanasia.
time.
They
don't
really
have much
don't.
time.
Yeah, just finish it for him. My asshole of the week was an Uber customer. I drove Uber the last couple. I drove Uber.
My God, you can't talk.
Hey, at least I recognize it. You guys fuck up and don't even stop.
Because
no.
I don't point it out because I'm too dumb to catch it.
Almost like we don't fuck up.
That's not true. Maybe with you, but not with him. Anyhow,
Uber customer.
it's fucking late. I have such a hard time with driving people around in Uber nowadays, like, because I hate people so much, and it's just little things will just get to me right away. The other day, like after the first two, I just wanted to quit. I just wanted to stop and go home and say, fuck it, I got money, I don't need to do this. But I kept on going. The first people were just loud women, just screeching women, 4 of them. And
Were they hot? Any of them hot?
Three out of 4 were attractive, but who cares? Because they're so loud and obnoxious.
Yeah. Once they get so annoying, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does not matter at all. So
Yeah, but see, because it does matter a little because that's still on the bucket list. Get blown by customer or get invited to fuck Uber driver or Uber customer. Like
If
when
you're
I was
listening to this, Uber, his name is Chris Tees. If you want to fire him,
that's not on my bucket list, buddy. Because
I guarantee it happens,
I'm sure it does.
I'm sure.
and I'm waiting for
You know
it
what
to
else
happen to me.
happens though?
What?
Uber drivers get killed.
Yeah, that's
They
also
do.
Why you're
it's
gonna
also
die.
a thing that
Actually, I think more Lyft drivers get killed. There's a reason for that.
yeah, you're getting racist again.
Well, no, because Uber drivers, the customers also do a little background check, and they have to have a credit card that's registered with an address if you're an Uber customer. Lyft drivers do not. They can use preloaded cards. They don't know. You don't know who the passenger
You
are.
think they're taking more drug dealers than
No, I'm saying that
Uber is, or-
Lyft does not require passengers to have an address on
So
file.
would you
or
agree
anything.
that the more trashy customers probably drive Lyft?
Ride Lyft? Yeah,
Yeah, ride Lyft.
yeah.
You know what's funny to that is it proves my point about the city of Cincinnati in general. If you sign on the Lyft, the west side is so much more busy than the east side because all the trash lives over there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm not kidding. You just said it yourself that they're kind of trashier and literally, and not even like the west side you live in. I'm talking about the further southwest side, like the Price Hill and
Price
stuff.
Hill's
that
garbage,
fucking area is lit up in
Oh,
Lyft.
it's garbage,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're just full of $2 rides or
It's garbage.
or the ones which I like. I don't do Lyft, but I do like these and the Uber ones where you're picking them up in a questionable neighborhood and it says multiple stops and then the address at the end is the same address you picked them up at.
Yeah,
So basically,
you're driving around to sell drugs.
they're doing either you're selling drugs or they're buying drugs, one way or the other. That's probably
Yeah, I think
going
it would
on.
be much less safe to be a Lyft driver just because if you're on an Uber and you get killed, the company knows who you picked up last.
Yeah.
Lyft does not.
Yeah, but even the names on here, I guess the company has their regular names, but you'll look at the name and it'll be like King Pee Wee. And you're like,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
his actual name. You know?
See, the only thing that I do,
Yeah, no street names.
and this isn't racist at all.
Street names though.
If the name comes up to pick somebody up and it's Muhammad or something like that, I just hit decline for personal reasons.
Yeah, it's called racism. I don't get many Mohammeds.
I don't either.
I get a lot of Indians, but I don't care about that.
So finish your story.
All right, so the first, just screeching bitches. All right, the second one, 3 dudes and 1 young girl who's also a screeching bitch, but kind of entertaining. She was talking about how she tried to get into porn. She made her own porn video with her husband, and all the guys ripped on her and told her she was vanilla. And she's like, no, going on and on about how she takes it all different ways. She was okay. And she also, Chris talked about how she tried to fuck an Uber driver, but it didn't work out.
Give me that look on your app and see what the name is.
She looked like she was 19. All right, yeah, young looking girl.
He doesn't like him that old.
So, yeah.
I don't do real young. I don't do real young. Can't do it.
No, just really young. You don't like the real young. Just
No,
you have to put the Lee on the
If
end.
honestly, if you're not even 30, if you're not 35, I'll look at you and gawk at you, but I wouldn't consider fucking you.
35? Really? 31? You ain't fucking a 31-year-old?
I'd have a real tough time with that because I have a 23-year-old kid.
So what?
And
You're not fucking your kid.
my rule was always they have to be closer to my age than my oldest kids.
Okay, I kind of see that.
Yeah, but
Third
you're
ride.
not having a relationship with him. You're just fucking him.
Yeah, I feel creepy.
I don't think you're turning down.
No, you're wrong. I don't fuck everybody.
So
I
I'm
absolutely
probably
do not.
I'm probably at this point. This is the third ride, and I'm probably what's up, dude? This is why we do these while you're at school.
Are you almost done?
Yep, half hour. Get out. See you, dude.
Yeah.
Dude won't anything to do with me all day today.
Yeah, I
As soon
know.
as I'm busy, fucking. Anyhow, so
Camera.
I'm
hog.
already
when you're a mega store.
yeah. I get hugs in the middle of the show, man. I just can't
people
keep
you don't
these,
even know.
can't keep these fans away.
No.
You know.
These fans.
So I'm building up my hatred towards women at this point. You know, I've dealt with 4 women that I hate already, and I've only been doing this for a half hour. Then I picked this couple up. All right, older guy, older woman. She's way too nice to me when she gets in, just you know, like that kind of shit. So they're obviously drunk and they're mumbling to each other, and she just starts guilt tripping this dude over what I can tell is absolutely nothing. This is just a girl fucking with this drunk guy's head. It's painfully obvious. He's talking himself in circles. She don't make any goddamn sense at all. He just keeps on apologizing over and over again. And I gather from this whole conversation that they're dating and he has money. I picked him up from Nicola's or whatever that's called down there in over the Rhine. Real nice Italian restaurant. So I'm gathering that he has money the way he's talking, and she doesn't want him to think that he's only there for the money, but in the process, she's just fucking with this dumb dude's head, and it was I wanted to pull over and just set her straight. Like, bitch, what are you fucking doing? This is why we can't. This is why we don't like you.
Yeah.
Like, this is exactly what you shouldn't do. This is every stereotypical thing.
This is why you're 58 and not in a relationship.
Yeah, and then she starts going on how he needs to start talking to his daughter's fiance because he ain't gonna be able to afford marrying her and all this shit. You got to make sure he has a good job and all this stupid shit.
So she's just a bitch.
She's just a bitch, and this poor fella. And I guess I shouldn't feel sorry for him because I mean he could walk. You know, they're obviously she wasn't hot or anything.
You said he's got got money.
I just hated everything about her, and that's everything I think dudes hate about women is what went on in those conversations when they just try to pick these fights over absolutely fucking nothing for no reason. It's just like the combat entertains them, and
they have to have conflict.
Yeah, and then we have to put up with it or
go without pussy.
Or yeah, or you know, companionship. We'll call it that because we're gentlemen.
Companionship's overrated. Pussy, on the other hand.
Yeah, I guess I get what you're saying. Hey, we got one of these. No, we don't, and that's not even.
Nate didn't get an asshole in.
Oh, you got an asshole, Nate?
Oh, my asshole is whoever thinks that my buddy Hat Mudson is suicidal, even though I haven't spoke to him in like 12 hours.
Hat seems pretty suicidal. I think he's going to kill himself.
He could be dead, I guess.
He's you know what's funny about Nate though? I mean,
he was quiet last night.
Is Nate is actually angry at me and Matt for trying to better ourselves because we can't eat fast food every night with him.
I am not.
He's giving me Matt's trying to be a lawyer or some shit. I don't know what he's thinking. He's trying to be some old lawyer. And then
Matlock was pretty good.
Good point. He has a good chance. And I'm trying to lose weight, and so I can't go out.
I'm proud of him.
No, you're not. This guy's literally pissed off that we can't go to pizza places and shit every night after work. He like gives us a subtle little jabs.
No,
when you do the same thing for years and years, it's hard to let go.
He's a liar.
It's only been like
Aisha will still go with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, she'll take you to places $35 parking.
Aisha tries to take off every Wednesday. I try to take off every Sunday. I work with her one day a week, and that's the day that I had to do my 8 hours.
Just saying, Nate's a horrible person.
No, I'm not. It's a joke. I want the best for you.
The what?
Huh?
The best.
So just for the record, if you're one of those people, and you hear a lot about it today, people
I just think you're a bad friend.
Suffering depression, you know, people commit suicide because they're depressed. And then all these people come out of the woodworks and say, I wish you would have come to me on Facebook. They go, oh, Jimmy, I miss you. I wish you would have come to me when you needed something. Nate would get on there and say, thanks for not coming to me. I don't have time to do with it.
I don't need that kind of guilt. I mean, what if you came to me, I gave you the wrong advice, and you hung yourself?
Yeah.
Like, I can't be involved in this note.
I can't be responsible for this.
Like, I don't mind pushing people to the edge, but I don't want to be on anyone's suicide note.
I'm there for anybody that needs help as long as I like them.
Yeah, or they're attractive.
If I don't...
What if it was someone you didn't like? Let's say somebody at work you didn't like, and they've staggered up to you and they said, hey, look, man, I don't know who else to talk to. I feel like ending it all. Can you spare me a half hour to hear me out?
I know.
I'm supposed to go meet Jason to eat.
I'm going with the horrible person.
I thought Jason wasn't eating anymore. No, he's there. He's going to meet. I'm going to meet him.
Trung's over in the locker room. He's our best listener. And then you walk away. All right, that's the trick. And then when he sees Trung
I want to kill myself.
Tells him he doesn't know English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you kill yourself. Yeah.
I did it once.
Good idea. Yeah.
Trung, I just want
Hard way.
Trung, I want to end it. I want to end it. You like Bengals? Yeah.
Who they burger?
No, Trung. That's funny that you did that. You
I go
just said
now?
that and mentioned Trunk's name because Trunk did that to me in the computer room when somebody needed help. He's like, "This guy right here."
No, he does that to me all the time too. That's almost like a gag. I do it with Ghana too.
Trung's awesome.
I like when anyone comes up and asks to explain the dice game. I like pointing to one of the foreigners and making them try to explain it. That cracks
I always
me up.
thought what it'd be like to have Trung on one of the trips. You know, Spadoogies.
You think he gets fucked up?
No, I
Not
do
even alcohol?
No.
You don't think Trunk drinks?
I
at
think
all?
Trunk might have a beer or two, but
He
I
might
don't.
drink.
Yeah.
He might drink.
Yeah, he seems like a Budweiser guy.
Yeah, I don't think he gets fucked up. No,
I don't know.
I'd like to see Ghana fucked up once.
That'll never happen.
Never happen.
He loves the Indian Jesus, whatever that is.
Buddha.
No, I think it's Hindu.
He's Hindu. Oh yeah, a lot of them are Buddhist though.
Hey, shout out to the Nepalese, by the way. I won a cricket match while I was sitting at the hospital the other night, and I really appreciate it. It got me through that tough time of sitting in a fucking hospital lobby for 4 hours.
You know, I bet one cricket match once, and I was watching it. I was watching it on the app, and it's like, okay, I looked like I was leading, and then all of a sudden it said, match canceled. They just canceled it for no fucking reason.
I got to actually watch it.
Yeah, but you can literally.
Did you know what you were watching?
They have
No.
some cricket matches apparently that last for days.
Yeah, there are quite a few of them like that. I thought maybe this one would too, but I literally tried to watch it for like 20 minutes, and I couldn't figure out what the fuck I was watching.
I mean, I know it's like baseball.
Yeah.
You got a pitcher they call bowler,
Yeah,
and then
I don't know. I didn't get it.
the home plate is that stick sticking up out of the ground, and basically the guy tries to hit the ball and circle the bases. It's like baseball.
Oh, I thought it was more like lacrosse.
No, it's like baseball.
I don't think I've ever seen 2 seconds of it.
But the pitcher, when he throws it, he bounces it.
There's not outfielders or anything. It's
And
just
you
the
hit it
pitcher
on the
and
bounce.
And then it don't make any fucking
What's he
sense
doing
to
when
me.
he hits? Who's going after the ball?
They just like run back and forth. It's not even like a. Dude.
Yeah, they run between the two wickets.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out on cricket.
Yeah, cricket's weird, but hey,
But yeah, they
Nepalese.
bounce the ball to you.
yeah,
They come
shout out to the Nepalese.
Did you pick about a
Did you pick
3-step
Nepal
drop?
just because of Nepal being Nepal?
No, I bet favorites.
You went with odds,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just went odds. I bet them in England because they were both heavy favorites,
I got you.
and it was already a live game on both of them, so I figured I didn't have to wait.
Yeah, you're just hoping it would be over with before.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Here's my name, your price.
$7.
It's going to be more than that. It's going to be more than that. But, okay, let's say, because it's the three of us, and I won't use any of us, Hat Munson comes to you, and he says, let's say his mother's got money. He's got access to some money.
got
And he said, look,
cupcakes.
dude, he said, I'm going to die. I just found out. I've just been to the doctor.
I'm expecting this
we've been
conversation.
saying this.
He
for a
gave
while.
me a pill that will save my life.
Not it on the cooking.
It'll save my life,
Not
this pill. Okay? Mm-hmm. But I accidentally dropped it in that shot glass full of cum over there. You can't reach in with your fingers. You got to drink the shot glass to retrieve the pill to save Matt's life.
What kind of weird
Name
shot
your
glass where
price.
I can't stick my hands in it?
No, you can't because it's jagged stuff on top. You got to drink. You got to
funny
drink the
reason.
shot. It can't be touched by human hand.
Wait a minute, I got to drink the shot.
The shot of cum to get to the pill at the bottom. Then you spit the pill out and save Matt's life.
Can't I just spit the come out with the pill?
No, you can't.
Dude, you'd be the worst guy to put like a jigsaw saw
ever dra-
movie together. Like, just,
to play a game.
play a group.
All right, so bottom line is you got to drink a shot of cum.
Oh my God.
You got to drink a shot of cum to get the miracle cure to save Matt's life. Name your price.
Well, you know what? Matt is a really good friend. But
That's what I'm talking about.
Is this a healthy Matt?
No, he's dying.
No, I mean, like, if I save him, is it a healthy Matt? Or are we looking at 2 years after that, regardless? Like, you know, if I'm going to drink a shot of cum drink a shot of cum for a friend, I'd like to know I got 10 years afterwards.
It's
at
the
least.
same Matt.
Matt's a close friend, and I feel like that I would be able to have this conversation with him and say, "You're gonna die."
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry.
We all die. He's a religious man, so he has comfort in knowing that Christ is going to be his savior afterwards, and he's going to go
Sorry, Matt.
walk up the fucking velvety rope or whatever you said you were
Wait,
doing.
why is Matt the one paying for it?
What?
Wait a minute, I got to. Oh, he's rich.
Oh,
This is a different Matt.
okay, but he's the one paying. Somebody else is paying for it, or he's the one actually paying for it.
Well, no, his family's got some money down the
I don't wanna
line. He
screw
can
over
come
my
up
friend
with some
either, but
money.
I mean, I'd say $5 million.
$5 million
$5 million.
to drink a shot of cum.
Now, Matt's going to die then. His family's not
Who's
scraping
cum,
up
by the
$5
way?
million. His cum.
Oh,
Yeah, go. Okay, so it's not like
There's probably a huge buildup there. So.
Well, they say that the more sugar
spanks all the time.
The more sugar you intake, the more sugar you intake, the sweeter it is. So it's probably going to taste like honey.
Yeah, but I wasn't
$50.
I was just making sure it wasn't like a really, really homeless person, you know?
No, it's Matt's cum.
Oh, I'd do it for free.
Hey, I was jacking off. I was jacking off in this thing, and then I that's when he dropped the pill and it went in there.
It should be Dong Hudson's cum because I bet you he shoots loads.
He should have just taken the pill before jacking off. I would say.
No, he was jacking off. The pill was delivered. He was so excited that he was going to get cured. He decided to beat off.
As I was saying, Matt's a friend of mine. I'm sure he'd understand. $5 million.
Wow.
It's his mom's money, right?
His mom doesn't have $5 million.
Well, not right now. She lives with him. But I mean, like in this fake world where I'm drinking cum.
Well, no, in the fake world, it's not a billionaire. You're not talking. It's in Warren Buffett's cum.
Okay.
I don't want him to die.
Well, they got $5 million.
$5 million.
Well, no, Matt's dying. In Nate's eyes, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. No, he said $5 million.
Yeah, but Nate,
I don't want him to die.
He can't pay the $5 million.
Okay,
so
well,
he's
if they
gonna
say
die.
that they can't pay $5 million, are you saying, well, sorry, or are you negotiating down a little bit?
Maybe you should listen to Jason's price.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Let's introduce you to Jason.
Let's hear it.
All right. Well, okay, Matt. I'm not Nate. I'm not going to just let you die.
Then do it for free.
No.
Why?
Because.
Why are you? This is your friend. You're not going to let him die. Just do it for free. Because honestly,
No.
if it was a friend and there was anything that I could do to keep them from dying, I would
do it for
probably
free.
do it for free.
No, not me. That's fine. You just said $5 million or he's going to die.
Yeah.
And then
So,
I said
I mean,
I'd do it for free. $50.
$50. No, legitimate though. Here's the thing.
I'm
Like,
going to hold it over his head forever.
I'm doing a lot, and if you can afford it, all right. You said that she has some money.
Well,
you can
I mean,
afford
she
it.
has a decent job. I'm not saying she's a millionaire. She's probably got a little money in the bank. I'm telling she doesn't have. She's not rich.
Because my price was $79,000.
79,000. Pay your house off.
Yeah, I just like that number. 79,000.
79,000.
Now is that unreasonable? That's a load.
It's a lot better than his.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's living. You can afford 79,000.
Yeah.
You know, you can pay that back.
We're friends. That's why I'm offering him such a good price.
That's.
No, I would do it for. I'm going to try to keep my buddy alive.
You do it for free.
I'm going to have to hold it over his head forever, though.
Oh yeah, that would be half the
But
fun of it.
I feel like he's holding that over my head forever. All right, because he's a little mad that I asked for that much, and then the rest of his life he's going, "You drink my cum." You know what I mean? Like, imagine if every time I can look at you, I can go, "You drink my cum."
But how mad would you
Like-
be? Let's say, hey, this is my buddy. I'm going to save his life, right? And you just say, fuck it, I'll do it for free. You're my friend. I'm going to save you. And he takes the pill and life is good and he steps off the curb and gets hit by a bus and fucking dies.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's what I want to make sure. If I'm even doing it for 79,000, Matt better buy a fucking treadmill.
I'm going.
All right, we're gonna have to do some work, buddy.
Apparently,
You're going to have negotiations before you do it.
Yes. All right.
If I do this and I save your life, you have to start working out.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to get in a little bit better shape. I want to keep you for like 5-10 years, not fucking 5-10 months.
See, my number is 34,000.
You're a terrible person.
No, 34,000.
Why?
Because that'll be the amount of student loans I have after my kid finishes college. So pay off my student loans.
I thought you wanted like a nice boat.
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah, I should have said
not really a boat guy.
$120,000. That way my car would be paid off.
You're 79 Toyota. Well, do you have a Toyota? 4Runner?
RAV4.
RAV4.
All right, fair
All right,
enough.
so 34 grand. So obviously I'm the best friend.
Yeah, I guess you are the
He
best
also
friend.
went last.
That's fine.
Well, no, originally,
Dude, he drove
honestly,
me
I
to the
thought to
dentist.
myself,
If you would have called me or asked me to do that, I would have told you to go fucking call an Uber and go fuck yourself.
when he drove me to the dentist,
Yeah,
you wouldn't drive your friend to the doctor?
I might drive Nate.
Uh-huh.
I'm not driving you. And no, it's proximity. I mean, like, I'm not driving across the city to pick you up and take you to a doctor when I know you can afford the $15 Uber trip.
They wouldn't let me.
They wouldn't let you Uber?
No.
When you go
What?
outside.
So they said somebody has to be there with you the whole time, and
Oh, he's not only did he take you, he sat there?
he sat there.
Oh.
I'm definitely waiting in my
yeah.
car.
Well, they said he could have waited in the car, but he
still.
had. I even told him.
I thought he just dropped you off. He
I
waited?
told them. Well, it was only an hour.
You drink his cum for free, you son of a bitch.
It was only an hour. The whole point is they told me you can't Uber. We won't do the procedure
Why?
unless you have a person taking
What about people
responsibility for
without
you while
people?
you're here. Then they can't do it.
Just tough shit. You live with
Well, you know
horrible
what?
teeth
In
because you don't have
retrospect-
any friends or family.
In retrospect, I wouldn't have needed them because I didn't get put under. On the
Oh,
Novocaine, they could have let me go.
Well, I'm just saying, Good. I am glad that people without any friends or any family also can't get dental work. Like, their life is great. They don't have to deal with anybody ever.
See, the thing
so
about
now they
it
can't
is-
even get dental work. They can just sit in the corner and have rotten teeth and no friends and no family or anybody that gives a shit about them.
The reason they have no friends is it's them. It's not other people. It's them.
Yeah.
They deserve this.
And their family that all died. That was karma for not
you
driving.
being a horrible person.
Me?
No, the people. That
Well,
don't have
like I
fuck
said,
them.
I asked
the
Matt.
people that don't have people.
I asked Matt
Yeah.
because
Losers,
I
that's
didn't
what we call
want
them.
anybody to have to take a day off to do it. Lose money. I knew he was off that day.
Yeah.
I can't get over the fact you couldn't call Uber. Like, if
They
I knew,
would- they
if I
told me
knew
no.
you couldn't have done an Uber, then maybe I would have done it if you had nothing else going on. But
No, I specifically asked them the day before when they were doing that other procedure. I said,
you know why Jason said he would have taken me and not you?
because you live close.
No, because he's got a garbage can here that I went and picked up with him one day.
it's true. I
That's
did.
it.
I did use him once.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, get a truck. Maybe I'll use you, and then I'll owe you one. See, it's all about owing people.
But I mean, if it really came down to it, if you're really dying, Matt, yeah, I'd swallow the load for free. But the way I look at it, $34,000, your family's not going to go in the poorhouse because of that. So give me a little
I'll
bump.
swallow the load for free if he drops this lawyer shit. God damn.
Yeah, as long as he starts going out, he's got to start going out to dinner with Nate again, and so we can all talk shit about everyone and carry on.
You know,
with
there's
the rest.
such thing as chubby lawyers. Does he think he has to be skinny to be a lawyer?
No.
No, what are you talking
No, he's
about?
You
still
said
went-
Matt, he
he
said he
still
can
went
start
out
going
to
out
eat
to
with me.
dinner.
He's
Oh
still-
yeah, he's
Jason's
doing
just
all this
being
studying and
Time,
shit
yeah,
now.
it's not about. I'm sure he's not eating well while he's studying. He's just
Studying for the
No,
entrance
the
exam.
thing
and all
was he started not signing the EO.
Yeah, you don't
That's
sign the
what it
EO.
was. But
No, he doesn't
he
anymore.
usually gets talked into it. He signed. We went out and ate
he goes on
Thursday and
streaks. Not all of us, but some of us go on
I
streaks.
go on streaks. It
You
was
go on streaks?
Yeah, everybody does.
2016, But
2016. I went on a bad streak this last year. Just I had
too,
a bad
for sure.
had a bad year.
I think, and we all don't help each other.
no, we don't. That's why.
That's
That's why I cut them all off. I don't need friends anymore.
You didn't cut us off at
I'm gonna
all.
go in the corner. I'm not gonna get dental work. Everything's gonna be great.
Did you get your tax return back yet?
Yeah, sure did.
Oh,
State
nice.
and federal.
Oh, very nice.
You got your state?
Yeah, 2 days after I got my federal, I was kind of shocked.
I got mine the exact
I thought
same
you was
day.
a lifetime ban from the state.
Oh, 2 years. This is 2 years in a row now. I've got state taxes
Oh.
back. Pretty good. I owed $1,300 to Cincinnati State, and it only took 16 state tax returns
I owed
of over $1,000 each to pay it back. Seems fair.
I owed
Seems fair.
$1,400 to UC Claremont, which turned into $4,800 apparently after I got sued.
Yeah,
And
super fair.
I don't think I'll ever have my state taxes in my life again.
I never thought I would either, dude. They started coming last year, and I'm like, whoa, this is awesome.
Hey, why don't you send that cabin money my way then so I can book it?
Gotcha. Definitely. I hate that you only use Venmo. Only because my
use,
Venmo's fucked
I also
up.
have
He's
that
got Cash
App. The Zelle never works. That's why I don't use it. People have tried to Zelle to me, and I'll get a message that says, "Hey, you got a Zelle?" And then I'll go, "Okay."
You know how I paid him?
Facebook works, right?
Huh?
Facebook Pay?
I think that goes to
You know
your
how I paid him?
Cash App or
Cold
your
hard
Venmo.
cash.
Yeah. You're a cash guy. I think it's because you're from Felicity.
I think it's because I gamble.
Those small... yeah, that could be too.
That's probably why, yeah.
Small town guys are always more cash guys than city guys.
Actually,
Last
I'm
night-
not a big cash guy. I'm really not anymore. I used
Last
to
night
be.
I had a real toolbox on my
I was a
game
pizza
trying to
guy
impress
forever, so
people,
I used
telling
to
them
be-
about his bookie.
Oh.
And I looked at him and I said,
This bookie.
"Sports betting's legal here. Why do you need a bookie?" I had one before, man. I'm sticking with him.
You know why he has a bookie? Because he's one of those scumbags that gets to where he can't pay and he gets behind and he owes. He's down $1,000
get
and he can
floated.
pay $100 at once at a time and the bookie will allow him to keep on betting. So he was trying to impress you. He's a fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. Fucking scumbag.
I'll go with that.
Hey, but
I didn't like the
we
guy.
got better mics now, so you don't have to get close anymore.
I got real excited.
Just saying. I know you've been on the show a few times, so the ones you had to used to get like that. Now that one's actually
Real
like
excited.
ours.
Yeah,
Real
Matt,
excited about
I
this
would
scumbag.
prefer, though, if you maybe just spunked it at once. I don't know why you're keeping it till the glass is full. I think it would take a lot of loads to fill a shot glass.
You think?
Yeah.
Shot glass?
Yeah.
Shot glass is only an ounce.
I realized that. How much do you come? I come a few spurts. That would be like the
I think,
very
I
bottom
think
of the
if you
glass.
collected the spurts, though, it's a decent amount, right?
I
don't
would-
know. You're
I would-
probably right. It's probably a
I
couple
bet
loads.
you 20 loads
I don't know how
to fill
big's
a
your
shot
belly
glass.
button.
20?
You said you always try to fill your belly button. How big's your belly button?
It's not an ounce.
20, though?
I bet you it
20.
would be.
I was
get it.
thinking like 4.
3.
Oh,
Three
no
or four.
fucking way. You guys are on drugs.
We're also younger. We got more cum probably.
Well, that's possible.
Yeah.
But I think even Back then, I think it would have taken at least
No,
10.
if you go a day or two before spanking it, it's going to be an even bigger load.
Bite your tongue.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still.
Go a day or two. That don't happen.
I mean, I'm still Danny Dribbles, but I'm like, I can stick my dick in it and collect, and it's a decent amount still.
He bouncing it. He bouncing it. He bouncing it. He bouncing again. He bouncing it.
I don't know what that means.
You never haven't seen the commercial yet?
What commercial?
Where that big fucking NBA player decided he didn't want to fucking play anymore.
Could you think of any worse way to spend a podcast than describing commercials that are in NBC?
Yeah, talking about sucking Matt's dick.
Now, that's
In a sense, that's what you're doing.
Perfectly fine.
I never said I was going to suck his dick.
Fuck you.
Christopher, you said you had a great fuck you this week.
Yes, I do.
All right.
Well, it's another personal one. Sometimes you guys go after the celebrities or whatnot.
You guys, 90% of the time it's just me and you.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah. I always told you about this.
Put that in the next one.
Not the lame Jonah Hill movie, but
I saw him the other day. He's creepy looking now, skinny.
Man,
He's not going
to live to be past 45.
Oh, no. Yo-yoing that weight
he's
like that?
He's on a couple death lists.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
I think he's on mine.
Yeah, I think so, too. Anyways, fuck you.
I liked Superbad, but pay me. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
All right, my fuck you goes to...
I had a fuck you, and I'm trying to remember mine now.
Mine goes to a guy at Meijer. This is the greeter. When you walk in, the old man says,
I got it.
"Welcome to Meijer."
Yeah.
And when you leave, he says, "Thank you for shopping at
Can
Meijer."
I see your receipt?
No, they don't do that at Meijer.
Because you're not black.
Walmart does that.
Yeah, those are the black guy checkers.
He stands right by the fucking things. He sees you come out of it. No, here's what pisses me off. And this was a giant fuck you because I was really mad. Even though I really shouldn't have been. No business being mad about something like this. I go walking in. The fucking young retard is standing there. He just got done pushing in a big stack of carts because they didn't have any. Okay? And I used the little carts. The little half cart.
Oh, I didn't know you were one of those.
That's dainty, dude. I
didn't know that
that's suspect.
I didn't know you said
Well, I
never realized it.
If I only need a few things, I only need a little cart.
I came out yesterday and ate a salad.
I like salads.
But as far as I haven't came out that way.
Yeah, but his had a Big Mac on it.
It had a piece of salmon on it.
Hey, I'm being supportive, dude. I'm all for you losing the weight.
I thought it was only during this segment.
No, get healthy.
I think it's pretty much during the whole show now for him. He's got a free pass for a little while.
Yeah, but had a Big Mac. That's just one little jab. That's not really a ridicule.
Yeah, and little does he know I don't like Big Macs. That sauce is disgusting.
All right, so anyway, I go in there. The young kid with the extra chromosome has got the carts.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, it was pouring down rain that day, and they were literally dripping all over the floor. Okay, they're dripping all over the floor. So I said to the old man, I said, "Can I get one of those little carts?" Okay, I want one of the little ones. He goes, "Yeah, no problem." He pushes them into the little cart corral where they all go and says, "There you go," and points to it.
He didn't want to touch a gay.
He couldn't have just pulled a cart out and said, "Here you go." He shoved him 40 fucking feet away and said, "There you go."
Because he was judging you for wanting the little cart.
The whole point is, it was right in fucking front of him. Pull it out, hand it to me.
He was jealous because you were so young compared to him.
That might be.
That was a fact.
That probably,
but the whole point is, I had to walk 80 extra feet because this cockroach didn't want to fucking do his job. Welcome to Meijer.
So you're saying there was no service.
I'm saying not only service, but he walked the distance
went out of his
anyway.
way to not give you service.
Exactly.
I like that.
Because he took the carts there anyway.
He had to hit his steps.
I'm gonna be honest with
dude.
you. He's a Meijer greeter. He doesn't have a lot going on in his life. That probably made his day.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
He went up.
It could have.
He went home. His grandson sat on his lap. He's like, "Let me tell you a story, man." So this old fag came in on one of those little carts, and I wasn't going to touch him because everybody knows that's how you get AIDS. So I pushed him 80 steps. And you know what?
I used the little cart.
Not on. Yeah.
You don't?
No.
We know their fella.
Even if you need like four things.
One time I got the fucking. Anytime I think that I don't need a cart or I think I'm going to be able to just carry that basket, I end up getting so much shit. My arm's about to fuck. And this mistake is made mostly when I go shopping with women because They don't know what they want in life. And
That's true.
That's a fact.
That's true.
You think, yeah, we're only getting a few things. Let's just get this. Why didn't I just get a goddamn cart? My arm's about to fucking fall off
I hate
now.
that. Yeah.
I'll get a basket, and if the basket doesn't work, and I don't like the basket either, if we're going to be
You
honest.
look like Dorothy from the Wizard
I
of
don't
Oz
like the
carrying
basket.
that
Pushing
bag.
a little cart.
You look
But
a lot more
you're
like
pushing
a
a little
cock
cart.
than I
Yeah,
do.
no, the little cart.
The
is-
little
cart's
cart
the
will hold a
gas.
good 15 or 20 items.
True. Get the big cart.
I don't need it. The little cart's not gay. Little cart is.
Little,
Dude, it's
quicker.
like it's the Mazda Miata of carts.
It is.
It's easier to push.
Yeah, the Miata got around great.
Hey, let me ask you this. When you're using the little cart, do you ever pass a guy and he just randomly taps his foot twice on the floor?
No, it's never happened.
Hey, when that one
At least I didn't notice it.
that
Maybe
one
I'm
time you
dumb.
told me that you followed around a dude for like 3 aisles because you thought it was a chick
One
and
of
you
the
had a
worst
great
days
ass.
ever. One of the worst days of my
We're
life.
using the little cart.
That's what people do. use
No,
little
I don't
carts.
think they had little carts then.
That was 3 years ago, dude. They've had
Oh, they
little
had
carts
little
for like 20 years.
No, then because I remember then I was shopping for a big load.
They had a big load for that
Yeah,
guy.
so I used a regular
The only
size
thing
cart.
worse is when he goes in and he uses those car carts that are for kids, and he doesn't have a kid with him.
People give me funny looks when I do that.
You know why you don't do that? Because they don't handle as well, honestly.
Well, they
They're
do.
real junky.
But you really
Never
want to
used
fuck
one.
with people. Use the fucking sound
I can't
effects
just use
too.
them.
Like I'll get the police car and then I'll pass by a hot girl. And I'll make the siren noises. You got to make the fucking noise.
And then this guy looks at you
Pull
and
over,
goes,
honey.
Pull over,
I
sweetheart.
know one way you can get out of a ticket.
and then this guy looks at you and goes, "Hey, bud."
Turns around.
And I go, woo, woo, woo. Go the other way.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, but
shit.
I actually, Meyer's right by my house, so I have no choice but to shop there. Now, I could drive an extra mile and a half to Kroger, but this guy was a real giant fuck you to me.
I
All
drive
you had
the
to do was hand me the fucking cart.
I don't like Meyer, so I would have went the.
Yeah, I'm a Kroger guy.
I'm a Kroger guy completely. Do you got to fuck you?
You know that I DoorDash as well as yourself. And,
Yeah, it's a great time.
Mine is definitely the Taco Bell on Red Bank Road. Go fuck yourself.
Really? See, I've been pleased with that Taco Bell so far.
Worst.
But go on.
It's the worst ever.
No, it's not the worst.
Yes.
Newport's the worst. Everybody knows.
One time, I've canceled from there several times. The fuck you's also to me, too, because I should stop ever accepting one from there, ever. in
Taco
life.
Bell, McDonald's.
No, they're not always that bad. They're
No,
not,
I'm just saying they have to be a high price for me to fuck with.
Right,
them.
and they are because
don't.
I do it when I get the extra money at late at night. And I go to that Taco Bell, and one time I was like, I'm not, because this one was close to home, on the way home, and I was about finished. I'm like, I'm not going to cancel this time. I was there over an hour one time.
Oh, that's insane.
I would have canceled
An
that.
hour.
Over an hour. It was a double order, and I was like, I'm going to get this money.
That's crazy. After like 5 minutes, I go crazy.
I usually do, too.
I can't.
I
Like
usually do,
I'm
too.
very. And that's why I've switched over to people again recently because I just at least I don't have to wait on anything.
But also,
I hate
they
waiting.
suck so bad that the last time I took an order for there, it was a double order. It was going to pay about $20-something.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled in, they were closed, so all I did was call DoorDash, and I get half that money just for pulling in the lot because they're closed. I like those.
See, I never have to wait for DoorDash orders because I DoorDash during the day.
But you also make a dollar per trip.
No, I do
why
better
I-
than that.
that's why I
I've been
like
doing the Jason method. I cancel it if it's not at least like $7 or $8. If it's not $1 a mile, I
That's
cancel it.
why, I've always done that. But that's why I like to do it at night because you get those bonuses.
Yeah.
Those extra $2 a trip, $3 a trip.
My fuck you also goes out to DoorDash, but not DoorDash specifically. This one more goes to the fucking west side of Cincinnati. I had an order there the other day on the west side, and I get stuck behind a train for like 10 minutes. People shouldn't live around trains unless they're trash. All right? Trains are trashy. We keep our trains on the east side. We keep them right next to the fucking river, and everybody knows who lives by the river. River trash. All right? So we keep the trains where we know the trash is. The problem, the west side is just full of trash. So the trains are zipping around all over the place because that's where the manufacturing is, which, of course, that's where the trashy people are going to live is by the manufacturing because they work those shitty fucking factory jobs. They come home, they fucking pick their boogers, they beat their wife, they go to sleep.
This might give me a little bit of slack.
Factory
too.
workers are this country's backbone.
This might
Just
give me a
saying.
little bit of slack
Yeah.
too, but I'm pretty sure those people from East Palestine that had the train that got derailed, I'm pretty sure most of them people had 4 or 6 fingers anyway, and they were all trash.
Yeah, those guys were trash. So we ain't gonna know. Hopefully that town gets better.
And what's the name of that town? East Palestine. Not
East-
West. East Palestine. It's the same in every city.
As soon as I heard it the first time, I told you, I was like, well, that's Israel's problem.
You know, there was
I ain't
a-
dealing with that. Like, that's,
You know, there was another Northern Pacific fucking train derailment
Yeah,
yesterday.
yes, dude.
And they got on there first thing and they said,
don't know why you knocked.
They got on their first thing and
Why you
said
can't get gas?
they literally had a press conference right when it was over, and they said there's no toxic chemicals in this one.
Yeah, but why are your trains just flying off tracks all of a
I
sudden?
don't know.
Yeah, that was in Illinois, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Well, fuck DoorDash and fuck Meyer
Fuck the West Side.
and
Definitely
fuck
the
these
West
guys
Side.
because they're off tonight. Nate's normally not off,
I'm
but
fucked up.
he
I mean,
decided-
I don't know if you can call it normally anymore.
Yeah.
I think I've worked.
Nate, what are your days off?
I've worked
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
I've worked 2 Sundays this year.
All right, I got to go because I have to go to work.
Oh,
All right. Hey, Nate, tell me about that rape you did last week.
Well, it started off.
Kindly fuck off now. Please subscribe and share. Well, you can kindly fuck off now. Subscribe and share. Fuck off. Fuck off.